guys, welcome back to another episode of, oh yeah, okay. There's Grum! Welcome back to another episode of the Brim and Grum Let's Play. We're doing Lonely Island right now. We're still on the island. Today we have got to get something done about our house, which means we actually need to do something about our tree situation. Let's see. So the Brim and Grum crew is asking how I'm going to get a bed. The only way that I could get a bed would be to get enough string to make wool to bed, and that would be a lot of string. We will eventually get it. More importantly, we just need a place where we can get in out of the rain, like this mess right here right now. We don't want to have to do this all the time. So let's grab, surely I've got, there's some iron cooking. Oh, I've got iron in my inventory right down here. Let's go ahead and, get a iron axe made, and get our iron put away. And let's go ahead and chop some trees. We're just doing this. We're going to need the wood for the house. So now we probably need to extend our ring of trees out a little further. And I probably need to make a permanent sort of access up to where this ring is, because every time I extend up to this cobble we've got up there, every time we extend this, we're going to want to extend that as well, so to prevent the big trees. We'll just grab what we can get for now, though, as far as wood goes. And the reason I'm doing that, I want to... I've got stone cooking. I think we started some stone cooking right before we stopped our last episode, which means we probably don't have much stone over here yet. We got some. Got iron cooking there and stone cooking here. What we're not going to have much of, we've got some sand, so we can start some sand cooking. Yep, we can almost get one objective knocked out, which is to have the first of the golden apples. We need 2 golden apples. We need the regular golden apple, which just takes 9 ingots, and then we need the enchanted golden apple, which takes 8 ingots, and the enchanted golden apple takes 8 blocks. So 8, 9, that's a lot of gold. So we're still a long way. We got to have 60. We got 72. Got to have 72 iron ingots at some point. So let's see. Check all of this. We'll grab some block, or some cooked stone rather. We will make a block here because that's what I want to use. I think I'm kind of partial. For those who have seen my regular Let's Play, you'll know that I'm pretty partial to the stone brick. I like it a lot. We do need at least 3 pieces of glass for the first. So here's what we're going to do. Our corners will be wood. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up and up. And then we will use our glass right here. Oh yeah, that's going to look nice. Now we need wood. The good news is we just chopped some down. Oh, we need to go get saplings planted, just so that they can be growing while we're working. So I apologize, but let's change what we're doing here for just a second and go get that done. We can put that away for now. And we will try to build more of these. And then if the majority of this is knocked down, yeah, we need to go ahead and hit the water real quick and just make sure, because there's an apple right there. Yay!
Don't eat it.
Grum is yelling, don't eat it, don't eat it. I'm not planning to eat it. Chill out, Pickle. Okay. We need to build some more of these rings out here. Now, normally, and I think I may have mentioned this earlier, normally I space these, like if I was doing this in a regular world, I would space these so if there were 3, this row wouldn't be here. This row wouldn't be here, and this whole row wouldn't be here either. So that they would have 3 full blocks between each of the trees. You get better sapling recovery. You get better because their leaves don't mix as much then. But that's going to be hard to do here. It would be labor intensive to do here because we don't have something to start with. So we only got 3. We're down 3 saplings because we planted 6. We started at 42. We planted 6. We're now at 39. So we need to make sure, and that's the reason you do that, because as close as they are right now, we will not recover as many saplings as we use to plant all of that. So eventually we'll have to spread this out, or we will end up with a serious sapling deficiency. Alright, so 1, go ahead and go up the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so, now I've got something sitting on my keyboard here. Sit that over there, please. And I bumped it. So, alright, let's check, make sure that wall looks good. So from inside our house, that will be the wall looking out over there, and that's fine. So then we'll come in here. Now, normally I use glass in all of these walls, but there's nothing to see out there. I still think I'm going to feel a bit claustrophobic if I don't put some glass in there, so we'll probably still put some glass in there. This is what I have described. Oops. This is the build that I have described as what I think is the perfect survival house. It is big enough um, without being monstrous. It's big enough to fit anything you want in it without being monstrous. You know, I've got sticks all over the place at this point in my inventory. So let's go get this done. Obviously, this one was an error. So this is room dividers. All right, now would be the time to decide on the block that we're going to come across here. That we're going to use as the decorative block here. Normally, I would use wood. I would use tree wood, not planks. But as resource deficient as we are, I think we're going to just use planks across here. It'll still look very nice without being horribly resource intense. And it'll give us a nice look. We'll have what appears to be a wooden, because this will be roof. Just like this. And now these rooms become independent little pods. With just a little bit of wood right here, we can actually create a door here. Let's go ahead and put windows in this room. I think that's it for my glass. Let me go grab. I had more glass cooking. Right here. Ooh, we're going to have to go find. All right. It also looks like this one is done cooking. So we can put this in here now. This one, I'm not going to put the glass in there because this really will not. Well, So normally there will be a staircase here, and normally I would have a staircase going down into the basement where I would do all my storage. However, our basement is awfully wet for that sort of thing. So I think I'll just leave that empty for now, and we'll decide exactly what we're going to do with that later. But we won't put anything in there for now. We'll just finish laying out the base kind of floor plan here, so you can see where everything goes. Whoops. Now this turns and comes back this way, just like, oh. Yes, Grum has pointed out that the requirements for successful completion require a 2-story house. This house is actually 4 stories. 1, 2, 3. I think the very top of the tower is 4 stories. So that will not be a problem. Where we do end up with a little bit of an issue is that we very quickly run into situations where we're going to take fall damage. And obviously we would like to avoid as much of that as possible. Let's just go ahead and build up the corner pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one goes across, right? So we'll go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this comes across. I'm going to say that Grum is saying, does that mean we have to build a second house that is only 2 stories in order to meet the requirements? I'm going to say that if he requires a 2-story building, 2-story home in order to complete the challenge, that a 4-story building more than completes the challenge, and we will call that success. We're not necessarily going to have to. I mean, we could get away with just, you know, a little 2-story shack, right? I mean, it could be 5 by 5 blocks stuck 2 stories up, and that would successfully. There we go. That would successfully complete the challenge, but it would be awfully ugly, and we're not going to do that. So, yes, we will leave a door for the portal here in a minute. Obviously, I have lots of helpers sitting here beside me. Helper monkeys sitting here beside me today. Oh, are we short just that much wood for real? Okay. And I don't think. Don't think. Oh, I do have extra. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of wood in here. Check that out. All right, so yes, there is already a tree grown. Put that in. Bang, 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 bang. Now, you know, I was going to block off this one room so we would immediately end up with one room, but I think knowing that we've got as much. Okay, now let me think. Oh, I forget how this. So there needs to be a landing right here, right? And then it's here. And then this is. It's been a while since I've built this from scratch. Here and here. And then this can come out. And that gets us to the 2nd floor, right? And it did finally stop raining. Right there. Yeah. And we can put wood stairs in there, obviously. And this needs to start right there. Right? I can still get down. Yep. Okay. VR Miller 01 thinks that probably will not work with stairs. We will see shortly. Just fill this in a little more. Now we'll want to make a door, obviously, out of the back of our house to go out to where our portal is at. And Grum has just requested a, quote, real bridge, not the dirt and mess that I've got out there now. And we can do that. Yes, I do currently have to jump and swim, that is true. Now, this is not my original design. I don't remember where I found this house design. And I think the guy who originally did it called it the perfect survival house, and I agreed with him. I've built it on several public servers. And I generally build it in my Let's Play worlds at some point. Because it's just a very efficient house. It's big enough to house just about anything you want. It's got rooms for sleeping. It's got rooms for storage. It's got rooms for... Okay, let's take these out now that we know what's supposed to be where. Let's go make some stairs. Take these out. Put in these stairs. Yeah, I should have taken... He's right. I should have... Just drop this down. Take these out. Put in stairs. Oh, that's why it's off by one. I knew that this was supposed to start right here. Because that really is supposed to be a 2x2 landing up there, which means this really does have to come out one. He was right. I'll never confess to having said that. Deny it later. Alright, we do need some wood then, but we've just been picking up and dropping wood, so let's put that in there. And then we put this back here. And we've got our landing. Now we take out these extras that are back here and under here, because I messed it up. And this one over here. Yeah, okay, so normally I would cut it down right here. Right, a down staircase to go down into the basement. Yes, but it's awfully wet down there right now, so I think what we will do is just block this in. We need to put some, which means we can just use straight up stone brick back here. We do want to put light in there so that we don't get any nasty spawning in there. Okay, so that's that 5x5 section. Yeah, we could find, maybe we could get a villager or something in there later. So maybe we don't completely block that off. Now, which means we can put glass right here. We're not going to completely block that off. I think we probably do want... Oh, we're out of wood, and I think that's all of our wood. Okay, let's get... I think I converted... Grum has said that that's not all of my wood, that's just all of my wood planks. I think I converted the last of my wood into planks just a moment ago. I could be wrong. We'll check in just a moment. Oops. Let's say that has gone too long. Yeah. So, hey, that should only be 5 long. Why is that... Why we still got room to go there? Now I need to leave that one open for now because obviously I need to put some wood in there, and then I turn right around and put one at the top, which means I can't access it anymore. Alright, let's go see if we've got any wood out here. Alright, the good news is we do have some trees over there if... oh, yeah, there's a whole stack right there. Excellent. So that will help us a bunch. It'll help us a bunch if people will stop hitting my elbow and making it really difficult to drive. Okay, so that goes in there, and this goes in here, and here. Did I miss any anywhere? Alright, now we just need some. Excellent. Do I have any more in my inventory? I do not, but we should have plenty of cooked stone at this point. Now, this may be one of those situations where my need for aesthetic pleasure is outweighing common sense. I probably should not be wasting all of that coal on making stuff pretty at this point, but I just don't think I could. I don't think I could stand that if it was all cobblestone. I think it would be ugh. So we're not filling it up with cobblestone. Alright, so let's take a look here. We've got melons, we've got wheat that we need to harvest. We need to get our garden growing out that direction. So we'll do that, and then here and here, and we've got a door, extra door right here. Put that in here for now. I still don't think our island is big enough for me to ever be that far away from anything. And then here and here. All right, so that is the base floor. And then we can divide any of this that we want. We can divide this into rooms pretty easily. So say we want our bedroom over here. Once we have got a bed, we can divide this into a bedroom pretty easily. A lot of times I turn this into working space or stuff that I need access to all the time. Now for lighting, I generally find that, oh, you have got to quit hitting my elbow. I generally find that lighting on these columns, if I'm not going to put a divider in like I did on this one, that lighting on these columns is sufficient. And then in the corners here, column, corner. Then we can eliminate this lighting that's on the ground. Now let's go ahead and patch up. Missed. Get our glass in. I think we've probably got enough glass now for the bottom floor. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, no. Now, I'm not sure. Yeah, I bet we still do. Well, maybe. We'll find out in just a moment, won't we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we now have glass in all of our rooms, right? Yay! Okay, so floor 1 is complete. Now, again, we could do all kinds of things to decorate this. What? Almost. Oh, I did not put... Grum is right. I was going to put... I very specifically said I was going to put a door in here. I tell you what, let's knock that out. Let's knock this out. And then, oh, I tried not to fall off. We will make this, oh, no, that's not what we wanted at all. We'll widen this just so that it's 3 wide, so that it appeals. Oh, it still looks like, though. Yeah, we're going to have to extend this out. Now, the problem is that nature and interior designers will tell you that things belong in odd groupings. These walls are all 5 wide. There's a total of 3 of them wide. The windows are 3 wide. Things look aesthetically much more pleasing if they're in groups of odd numbers. The problem is that a default portal is 4 wide, which means it messes up all of that. Now, we could have just used a little more obsidian and moved this over one and made it 3 by 3, and then it would have been much more aesthetically pleasing. But I obviously failed to do that, not thinking about the fact that it was going to be oh so close to my house, and now we've got a thing right at the back door. This, however, is meant to be a hardcore survival world, so I guess it's not necessarily supposed to be highly aesthetically pleasing, but there we go. Okay, now, on the second floor. Let's see. So here are our corners right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a corner. Yep. And then we can pick these up pretty easily without counting, just by looking where the other... it goes right here, and right here, which means this one goes right here, and these go in the corners right out here. There we go. So that is, now you'll notice that I did not put here and there, and that's because what we'll do up here is, I have 2 fence posts, but I've certainly got, oh, no, we don't need to be doing that. We are a little food deprived. We shouldn't be jumping off of things. Why did y'all let me do that? Oh. What do you mean you're not here to stop me? Come on now. Help a brother out. Alright, so we'll go out here and we'll turn this into a balcony. And do we still have... And then we'll repeat the design up here that we had on the lower floors. Except that this will obviously be a door. And then we need 1, 2. So that will be all of the glass and rock or stone brick. And then we'll come across here like this. Now, in this case, that will be open-aired, so we'll come straight across here. We'll turn and just keep following the roof line. I think we're going to run out of wood pretty quickly doing this. And obviously we'll need to get this lit up now. because I already see pools of dark back over there that could be troublesome when we are underground working on our other various things. Oh, we still got one stack of wood left. Run this on across here. We will not have enough to put a roof on this level, which would also be wood based on what we did on the previous floor. There we go. Well, unfortunately, didn't have much of a choice about jumping off of that one. I had to get down. We're really not quite so food deprived at this point. We were very food deprived, especially in our first episode. And that appears to be it for our wood. So let's go ahead and throw some torches. Oh, we don't really have a lot of torches. Let's go ahead and throw some torches in here. We'll just stick a torch here and there for now, just to make sure. With the sun coming up, that's a huge benefit. And of course, I left the door open. Shouldn't do that. All right, let's go ahead and chop trees again. Haha, well, you know, I knew that was going to happen, so I built an iron one just a minute ago. Let's see, we got one more over here. And I tell you what, we'll go ahead and, since this is an issue right here, right now. Oh, this one popped while we were working on that one. I wonder why I couldn't back out of there. I was like, hey, I can't back up for some reason. Let's see. Let's just grab, did I turn, surely I didn't turn all the cobble, there we go. And do I have dirt? Dirt and cobble, yes, there we go. Alright. There's another apple, yay, apples. 1, 2, 3. So we'll have dirt there, which means we need to go 4. We'll just run this on across here a little bit. Hope we got enough, obviously we got enough dirt, but right there. And then this comes all the way across. And this one comes all the way across, and we divide these apart, and we put dirt in the holes. Excellent. Okay. Now, eventually we will want to run, because of this, what we're going to do right here, where we have to go down and make sure nothing fell in the water. Here, see, there's a sapling. We had an apple down here earlier. We'll want to run a ring of cobble on around this, a couple of blocks, just so that can't continue to happen. We don't want that happening. That's not what I wanted at all. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't look like saplings. Get some saplings planted back down. Okay, those should go ahead and pop here in a minute. We'll go ahead and grab our wheat and get it replanted. We've got some dirt, so it's time to extend this on out some. Is that it for seeds? Oh, we've got some over here that are finished, though. Okay, now some of those seeds had to have fallen because everyone should produce seeds. Wow, it didn't? Is that even possible? We harvested 4 but only got 3 seeds? Well, that's not good at all. I didn't think that was possible. I thought wheat always produced at least enough seeds to replant it. That's a bit worrisome. Oh, look at there, that one insta-popped a new one. Yay. Let's check and see if we've got some bone meal, or some bones that we can turn into bone meal. And we'll go ahead and get some of this wheat. Unless I'm overlooking it, I don't see any bone meal, or anything we could turn into bone meal. That's a bit worrisome. Okay, so let's get my tools set back up as though we were headed down. Let's go ahead and finish a little bit of work upstairs. Didn't I just put some wood away? Yeah, right there. Don't think we'll need that much. Just because it looks a little like someone broke our house at this point. Our house is broken, oh no! Go ahead and get this in here. We'll go ahead and drop in the stone. At least until we run out. I don't know. Did I pick up all that I had, or did it... Let's go see. Little disorganized today. I'm not sure how that's any different than normal. Oh yeah, we still got a whole stack right there. Not sure how we would consider that any different There we go. That'll give us the ability to do a little more upstairs. Wow, if I don't fall off. Now, normally I take these 5x5s and I end up dedicating them to some use. So like this one might become potions, and generally it becomes this one over here becomes my enchanting, because this room is just big enough to hold a line of bookcases around the outside with the enchanting table sitting here in the middle. Obviously, I don't think we're going to get to the ability to do an enchanting table in this particular, unless we can somehow manage to pull off curing a villager. We're not going to have bookcases, so that's a bit of a but it is what it is. That one goes there. This one goes here. Glass. I think I put away the glass. Oh, Grum, you can't hit my elbow. Grum is like the elbow monster. He likes to walk up just about the time you're getting ready to click something and bump you on the elbow, so that you put it in the wrong place. No, not the elbow monster. Alright, so now we put one here and here, and we just turn all these 5s into 3s. And we take out the accidental one here. We could start working on filling this in. Get the ceiling / floor of this one. Now, this will be as high up as the building goes for this room, this area, and obviously the balcony out here. These things will not go any higher. However, there will be a tower here in this corner that will go on up 2 more stories if I build this the way I normally build it. Let's just see how much of this we can get. Let's see. This room does need to be closed up because a ladder going up into the tower needs to be right here. 1, 2, 1. This is oops. Now, I intentionally chose to use a different material right here to kind of give it the feel that it's different, but it looks a little goofy, so we're going to take it out. One of those things, sometimes you do something to look and see how it's going to... normally I would use clay or... we've got some... We're not going to be able to stain it, though. Normally we would use stained clay or wool or something of that nature to separate these rooms. We just don't have those resources available to us. So this needs to be here. So the ladder would go straight up there. Then the door goes right here, going into this room. Could put it all the way over on the corner, I suppose. We'll just put some more roofing in here just because we've got it available at this particular moment. And then we're going to be out of wood, and it doesn't look like any of the trees have popped over there. We can go out here on our balcony and see. Oh, you know what? We do need to get up and put... We need to put another ring. And I just used all... Okay, so we're going to... Actually, I think we've got some ladders out in our chest, right? So we can now move a bunch of this stuff inside. We have some ladders. We do have some ladders, and we do have some cobble. So let's come to the corner of this. Let's go right here, actually. And so what we need to do, so that'll be over this tree bed. And then down here for the next one. Because obviously we don't want these growing up really tall either. Now a lot of times I would do this in a room underground. Yeah, I can hit water here. And that's the reason I did that. You saw me do the whole jump and put a block in here and then see if I could take it out but not take out the next one. Because when I'm building a room underground to do this in, that's how I decide how high the roofs are. I just look straight up and I mine until I've reached everything that I can reach. So, alright, so there is, and now we need to put the ladders. And the last one up here. And there we go. Alright. Our house is coming along. It doesn't look bad. We can move these now. With those, I intend right there, and that's the reason. Did it actually go down? No, I caught it. With those that were right there by the water, I took the material out of the inside first because I didn't want the coal to end up jumping in the water and me not realize that had happened, and it to simply be lost forever. Alright, so furnace room. Furnace room. How about, do we want to do our furnacing in this room? Okay, this room doesn't have windows in it yet, so I won't have to break glass because, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still put glass in. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more furnaces. I bet I don't have that much cobble. Let's see. Oh, we've got 2 more, so we actually only need, and I just don't have. So I can get close. I can get all but the last one. What was that? Oh, it's the moon coming up through the window. So we need 1 more, or we need something to put in there to balance it out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 doesn't divide anything very well. So that's 8. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There, closest I can get to being balanced. Let's put the bigger stacks of coal on the bottom. That way I'll remember where they're at. Oops, no, I said bigger stacks of coal on the bottom. And then our next biggest stacks of coal here. And then our 2 smaller stacks over there. Alright, cool beans. We really do need to light this room. This room has no lighting. Alright, so the door will be here, so we can go here and here for the lighting in this room. Let me get some lighting here and here. And now I'm out of torches too. Yay! Oh yay! I am not in the habit of being, or not back in the mental thought process of being. You know what we could put up there in the middle? Yes, yes we can. We obviously don't have to be able to. We don't have to be able to access the top of it. So boom, crafting station right there. Ta-da! Now, I think it is time to move this stuff too. Pop, pop. All right. So let's see. Where do we want our storage room? Now, there will eventually be a bunch of storage area right under the roof, right here. But I think for now, we're just going to bring this in here. Plop these chests down here, just to get this stuff back up, put away. I do want to grab the glass. We've only got 4 pieces of glass, but go grab all this stuff. I think that's everything. And it was far enough. Oh no! Oh, seed. Where is my hoe? Because I popped the plowed portion too. Grr. Hello. Click. Close the door. Now, we can make bread. Now, a lot of times what I will do with the bread like this, when I'm having to live on bread and melons, I will use the melons to get me all but 1 health point back up, or 1 food point back up. So if I were to jump or run here, let me just do it to show you what I'm talking about. Run, run away, run, keep running. Go ahead and harvest these while we're over here. Well, it looks like I was actually slightly overfed. I must have caught that at just the right time. I don't have any cobblestone left upstairs either, do I? Anyway, so I would wait until I would feed up until I had just a little bit of a heart remaining, and then eat the bread. And that'll help overfeed me. You want to be overfed whenever possible. At least I prefer to be in this game overfed whenever possible. I don't think I've got any cobblestone in here. I don't think I've got... Okay, it is back down in the mines for us because we are now completely out of materials. I don't think we've got any trees pop. No trees pop. We do need to light this up a little more. We need to light up the corners, need to light up the centers. Centers, not centers. Pretty sure you go to jail if you light centers on fire. Oh wait. So there's 1, 2, 3. Those are already planted now. Alright, so I'm going to run upstairs. I want to check video length here in just a second. See where we are, but I want us in a position where we could stop if we needed to stop. So we'll sit here and stare at the moon, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. I had something I need to take care of IRL as well. So, into the mines we go. Let's see. I think we're lit up well enough. This spot over here is a little dark. And obviously out here on the balcony is dark. Do I have the ability to solve that? I do have here, and obviously I can pull some coal out of there. Hey! Give me my sticks back. Okay, so this one's lit up. Let's put here and here. And then we'll come out and do the same thing on the other side, because that will be glass and a door. Okay, well, our home is unfinished, but it's going to remain unfinished for a while. You know what we really need? I don't have any wood. So what we really need is put a single chest out by our garden area. But we'll put those up there. We'll put our arrows away for now. Put that away, put that away, put this down here. I'm going to need more tools. If we're going to go on a serious mining expedition, we've got to have tools. So, split those across. Let's do 1, 2, 3 pickaxes. That gives me a full line of pickaxes. Let's grab another shovel. And we'll take part of our iron with us. Normally I wouldn't take iron with me. We'll grab a bucket for water. Normally I would not take... Okay, so here's what I was talking about. See, my food just went down. Now if I'll eat bread instead of a melon, I'll get more overfed, which means it'll take longer for me to come down from full food bar. Grab a water to take with us if we're going down there. I haven't put a gate in here. So normally I would let's get that out of the way. That should not be there. That should be, we should have here and out here on these corners to light all this up. Normally I would make all of this dirt, and we could do flowers, and we could do that sort of stuff in here just as the entrance to our abode, so that would be pretty. And I would run, I really got that in the way. I might have to back it up over here, because I would run fence posts out from here, up a ways, and then come across. So we would have kind of like a courtyard. We would have this courtyard right here in front of the door, surrounded by the walls of our building. Then you would have a slightly larger courtyard out here before you got to a gate, and we're out in the real world. So, in this case, our imaginary real world. Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 out of that one. Do we have more? Got one over here. I think we're just going to hang on to it in our inventory for now, because I don't want to... No, we could... Well, no, that's... I'll make sure, before we go down and spend any time downstairs, make sure we didn't drop anything off in the water here. I don't see anything. Alright, so off we go, back into the belly of the beast. Now, we have to decide, what do we want to face? Do we want to face monsters, or are we going to go do more mining? Monsters would probably benefit us at this point. Leave that open for the ability to run. Not that we would ever run away from anything. No, I'm sorry. We have got to have resources, so we have got to go downstairs and get busy mining. Oh, hit the door and slide, and that'll close the door behind us. What do we have in here? Oh, looky here. Psh, what was I thinking? Dirt, bone, and bone meal. My lord. Okay, back upstairs for a moment, boys and girls. If nothing else, let's go get this cobblestone cooking into real stone. I do want to take the opportunity, since I have it. What was that? Thought I heard movement behind me. Just to bring that out so it's flush. Go ahead and take this upstairs and get it cooking. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we've got, so let's just break all of these in half. Not that it really matters, since we're going to be gone away from the house for a while, but obviously by spreading out the materials and the fuel, we can cook more at a time. Alright, put that away. Just put this away just because. I don't want to bring that down here with our farming stuff. This way, this way. Put that away. We do need a stack of dirt. We should always take a stack of something, or two, just so that we can get up and down if we need to. All right, now back into the belly of the beast. Ouch. Oh, see, here's that. I wonder if. Okay, so we know that. See, I can hear that zombie here again. I wonder if we had kept going over just a little bit, if we would have managed to dig back into this. I suspect he's over here, and that's what we were hearing from upstairs when we were originally trying. But I don't see him down here, and I don't hear anything down here. Maybe there's another. Interesting. All right, we're headed downstairs. Forget the zombie. We're going downstairs. Okay, I did bring sticks because we'll get coal down here, so we can make more torches. All right, so we skip 1, 2, and we're going to go ahead and skip 3. That would mean the only thing we could miss was something that only spawned a single thing right here in a column like this. Now that could happen, but it would be very rare that it happened. So by skipping 3, we actually get to see the most material with the least amount of digging. Hopefully we'll run into some coal pretty quickly because we've only got 8 torches. Yeah, we cannot get. Grum has pointed out that we can't get emeralds, and that is correct. Emeralds only, unless I don't know how this. I don't know how this map was built. I don't know how this map was built. Normally, emeralds would only be available in the ground underneath an extreme hills biome. So I don't even know. Right, or we could trade villagers, and neither of those things do we have available. We don't have extreme hills, and we don't have villagers, at least at this point. Now, I am still kind of holding out hope that at some point we can cure a villager. So, okay, we now have enough gold to fulfill our first objective. We can get a regular golden apple out of that, so yay. We should be able to tick something out. And actually, technically, our house is 2 full stories now, so we can tick that one off the list at this point. Ooh, I hear footsteps. Maybe it's maybe I'm actually hearing lava. Oh, we know we're hearing lava. We know we're eventually going to run back into the ravine up here, right? So we can tick a couple of things off the objective list already. There's some iron. I can't believe we haven't found coal yet. We are hearing the bubble, bubble, bubble of lava at this point. Okay. I will confess I'm a bit amazed and astounded that we found no diamonds yet. I mean, diamonds are not exactly a common resource, but rarely are they this rare either. Kind of strange. There's some coal finally. Yay. Yep, Grum is saying that he goes down to bedrock when he's looking for diamonds. I generally don't do that just because of the lava situation that's down there. I don't like having to fight against that much lava. He says he's never run into lava, which means he ain't done much digging down in bedrock, because that's where all the lava is. Alright, so back onto our path. Come on, diamonds, where are you? We need 10 that we're simply not going to use for anything. We need 10 just to meet the objective. It would be hard to get my first diamonds, though, and not use them. But as rare as they seem to be here, that may end up becoming a requirement. We may get our first 10 and then put those aside and then start looking for some to use, because I've just never had this kind of bad luck. Finding diamonds. I figured it would almost be a given. In this particular, okay, trade that out for the next one. Let's go ahead. We're out of torches as well. Hey, give me those back. Out of torches as well, so we'll fix that real quick. I started to say I figured diamonds would be just all but a give me in this episode, because we've already seen so much. Sometimes you'll run into when you're doing branch mining like this, you'll run into a streak of bad luck, and you'll cut a shaft, a branch here, and you don't find any diamonds, and you're like, oh, okay. Kind of a streak of bad luck, and then you go over one and you'll find out that you were just off of the diamonds. You know, they're in the very next branch over. So I figured that was what was going to happen to us here today. But I'll be if we aren't cutting yet another long shaft and not seeing any diamonds. Some more iron. We're getting close back to the lava again. Grum said there is such thing as too much iron. No, there's not. I've in our normal Let's Play world, I've got a full double chest of iron blocks, and I still don't consider that too much iron. So, okay, so here is our shaft coming all the way back out, or our branch coming all the way back out to the original one. So we will turn and go across the hallway down here. Grum was saying he likes to use blocks of iron. Oh, I should not be sprinting. Likes to use blocks of iron in creative. I don't do a lot of playing in creative, but I do use blocks of iron when I've got a lot of it. Like in my Let's Play, the entire base of my pyramid for my beacon is built out of blocks of iron, and I've used blocks of iron in a couple of other builds, I think. Although I'm saying that, I can't think of what else I might have used them in. I'm sure I did, though. Well, we got both redstone right over our head, and yeah, but that wouldn't have been blocks. I'm talking about where I use blocks as a building block. I mean, I would have thought I would have done that at this point, but I sure can't think of what I would have used it for. Lapis. Now, if this could just tie into some diamond and gold, too, we'd have everything right here in one spot. That'd be nice. Nope. Yeah, Grum was saying he's had everything except coal in a single where you just chop through one and there's another one right behind another mineral seam right behind it, and I have had that happen as well, where you just chop one right after the next or after the next, and you end up with all kinds of resources all sitting right on top of each other, which is always kind of cool to see happen. We can certainly use this dirt, so extend our island, make our island larger. Got a little light for you guys. I keep the gamma correction on my game high enough that I can even pretty well walk in the dark with no light, and I can see well enough that I don't miss minerals. But by the time that gets translated over through the recording software and makes it to YouTube, that's not true anymore. You guys have a really hard time seeing that, so I sometimes forget to put torches in as often as I should. I think this may have been as far as we got last note. Aha! Dun 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 dun! Diamond! Yay! Now, it sure would be nice if we had a nice fortune pickaxe to be taking these out with, but I don't, like I said, and so I mean, we get there 6. Yay! That's halfway to the objective, all by its little lonesome. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. We do need more diamonds. Grum's yelling, more diamonds! More light. I was starting to wonder, No, I was starting to wonder, Girl asked me something, I was starting to wonder if there were any diamonds in the world at all. Now that we've knocked out that streak of bad luck, though, maybe we can find some more here pretty quickly. Yeah, because we're pushing up on another 20 minutes of video. And while I don't mind these being longer than our normal, I really don't want to pull off a 2 or 3 hour long episode. That would that would probably be a bit much, and it would take forever for me to upload it. We've already gone through 2 full pickaxes, which is a bit extreme, I suppose. Come on. Man, I sure do miss my efficiency 5 pickaxes, though. Got some more coal, that's good. Obviously, there does come a point, obviously there's no such thing as too much coal either. There does come a point where you're simply putting it in chests and hanging on to it. There comes a point when you've got enough, particularly if you ever switch over to... I like to build a blaze farm in the nether. I don't know that I'll be able to pull that off in hardcore because of the, the one life to give sort of thing. I don't know that I would want to risk losing the entire hardcore series just for the blaze farm. But a blaze farm is nice in that you also replace your fuel source for your furnaces. You switch over to blaze rods for your furnaces, which is very nice. And when that happens, you end up with way more coal than you will ever need. an efficiency pickaxe will pretty well guarantee that you end up with more coal than you ever need. Matter of fact, I'm going to pass on this. I did just set up a bunch of furnaces. It would be nice to have them all full of iron. I mean, of coal. However, I probably will pass on that. Probably will pass on the redstone there. I think we've got 3 or 4 stacks upstairs already, and we know that we've passed on. We know we started passing on it. So if we ever run out, see, that's why we do it Y11, not at Y10. Now the question becomes, do we want to poke on through this? Because we certainly can. Okay, so this actually breaks into a cavern ravine type situation, and I'm a little interested in poking around just to see. Oh, creeper coming. We will see if we can. More than one creeper. Okay.
The creeper, yeah, walk in my lava. I think walk in the lava.
Yeah, I'd like to knock him back in the lava. Alright.
One stuff and then
Yeah, again, I don't know how Minecraft decides when you're going to get achievements, because obviously we killed monsters before. So left means we're leaving. We're going to put that on the left as we're backing up, so that we know where we're going. I would like to get this gold.
We would like to have
The yes, we do have to get. Grum said something about glowstone. I believe the objectives call for 2 full stacks of glowstone, which obviously without a silk touch is a crap ton of glowstone. I will have to check, make sure it said glowstone and not glowstone dust. Glowstone dust would be a different situation. That wouldn't be quite so difficult. But 2 full stacks of glowstone with no enchanting available, that's going to be kind of ugly. Okay, this is a dead end. Grum said that there's enchanting available because we could trade for books, but remember that we don't have any villagers available to us yet either, so he did point out that that's a yet, and he is correct. I heard a skeleton. I think he was behind me. I don't see him there. It still sounds like it's behind me, but we'll trudge forward a little bit here. Ooh. Here comes a zombie. Go ahead and eat and get filled up. And this is also a dead end. So I don't know where. See, I can hear other mobs right now, and obviously they're not part of this cave system. I don't. Did I bring? There was the skeleton. Grum's pointing out that I've got diamonds on me, but let me remind you, we're in hardcore. It doesn't matter if I die; I lose everything. So I don't have to worry about losing resources. Oh, there he is. What I have to worry about is not dying. Where did he come from, though? I knew I heard him a while ago, but I don't see where he could have come from. Is there anything overhead where he could have fallen down from?
Maybe he already spawned.
He could have already spawned somewhere, but I just don't see where he could have gotten to us. I mean, I don't see where he could have come from that we wouldn't have seen him already. Alright. So we'll mine for just a few more minutes, and then we'll run back up and see what our tree situation's like upstairs. We may run to the end of this pickaxe. That's generally, I think I've said that before. I either use, if I'm using iron pickaxes, a lot of times I'll just run until my iron pickaxes run out. If I'm using diamond pickaxes that I want to fix, that I don't want to repair, I don't want them to die, I will generally use, I will generally use a stack of torches or something. Aha! See? Alright, so, and I can definitely hear... Oh, I think I see did I see cobblestone there? Naturally forming cobblestone? As in... Okay, so, if that's a... Come on. I think I see a dungeon right over there, so... Oh, yep, there's definitely a dungeon there. And it's exposed. Yeah, so we need to get... Need to get this lit up as much as possible real quick. And bang. Okay. Yay! So let's see what's in here. There is an enchanted book. It's an Infinity one. Cocoa beans. That's nice because we won't have... Of course, we don't have any jungle wood, so it's not going to do us any good. Really, it's kind of a bust as far as But we do need to. One of the requirements is to build a mob farm, a mob grinder, and we can absolutely use that spawner as the basis for that. We want to get the area around it lit up so we don't get other spawns in here. And look for diamonds, obviously. You know, that's another thing that we haven't seen in this one. Normally, you find this many lava pools, and eventually you'll find a lava pool that's just got diamonds sticking in the wall, you know, right here beside the lava pool. And we're still down at, well, we're at Y11 right here. So, surprised we haven't seen any of that type behavior. Okay, cool beans. So we do have our grinder, we do have our spawner, so we can build our grinder. We will, we have got to be, you know, 40, 20, we may still be under an hour for this episode. So let's run back upstairs. We are long. We'll have to build some. Minecart track down there because we are a long way away from our house. We do need to eat. We took some damage. Okay, so here's what I was talking about the other day. Notice that the torches are on our left, which means we're leaving, and then suddenly we see a torch on the right, which means out has got to be right here in one of these holes because that would be saying come back this way, and there's a torch on the right. So, matter of fact, what we probably should do, just for convenience sake, let's go ahead and pop this out of there too. There we go. And that makes me feel a little claustrophobic as far as a room goes, so let's pop this out too. Yeah, that's better. Alright, we'll head back upstairs and empty our inventory. My inventory is actually full enough that I don't really care about zombie flesh. We do have 30 full levels now if we just had some way to enchant. Alright, let's run and drop stuff off upstairs. We're obviously going to need more storage at some point. I don't really have any way to do that right now, though. Let's, don't we have, there's an iron there, and there's a gold there. Gravel and dirt. Our diamonds, our inventory is now full, so I guess we're done putting stuff in there. We'll go ahead and grab the bones and the bone meal, drop that, get rid of that, drop that, gunpowder, and we're all full up. Okay, so we can, for now, just go ahead and start some of this. We just essentially use these for storage since we need to cook all that anyway. Use it for storage to hold the excess cobble and allow that cobble to begin cooking. Cooking! We didn't find, normally you find a patch of sand somewhere too, and we did not find a patch of sand. No coal. Well, you know what? We brought coal back up just for that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that converted. Here and there, and there, and there, and there, and here, and there, and there. We need a stack of dirt. Oh, we need a real stack of dirt. Sure, we got a full stack somewhere. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, so what I want to do at this point is decide where long term, and I think it's going to be right over here, where long term, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, please tell me this is right on, 8. Oh, it's 1 off, are you kidding? Okay, I can just back everything up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this should just come all the way back over, except I don't know that that other one is 9 long. It is. It's right there. Now we'll fill all this in. And we'll get our for real 9x9 started with our wheat. And that will fulfill yet another objective. I don't think we can actually get, I think it wanted more than 30 was the objective, and I don't think we can get a full 30 planted just yet. So that one's done, that one's not, that one's done. This one is done. 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 And the others are not yet. So how many did we end up with? We ended up with 11, which is an entire row plus a couple. Let's go ahead and put them down here, because what we need to do is come to the center of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that needs to be our bucket of water. Alright. That'll keep all of this hydrated even as far over here. Now, this has now got to go. And we eliminate a place for our melons to, this can come out. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and knock all these down. I know that that feels like a waste. And I suppose, really, it is a waste. Oh. Alright. Get that in there. Where are our seeds? Get our seeds replanted. Uh, 18. 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're getting close. Oh no, that's hilarious right there. So a 9 by 9 is obviously 81, with one hole in the middle for water makes this 80. So we really only have to get this about halfway filled up. Well, really not even halfway filled up before we meet the 30 requirement. This will grow faster if I make sure it's got plenty of light over here. Go ahead and grab the melons, just because that still at this point is our primary food source. What we're going to do with the pumpkins, I have no idea, but we continue to harvest them just because they're there. And, well, why not? And as funny as that is, we have to take that melon, so really, we can put it here, I suppose. That's really in the way, and will be when we get down there. Okay, we won't worry about it for now. Alrighty then. Now, trees everywhere. Grab our wood out of here. And we could use, I don't want to use wood, we still need too much wood. Cobble is obviously the most common item in the game. Okay, we need to get more light in here. So these 4 trees are all lit by this one that's in the middle, and then we got some outside lighting. So we don't need to put one here because these 2 trees would be double lit, but we do need to put one here and here. And then we can take out that and that. We just really needed to move those 2. And these are really just to keep mobs from spawning out here on the skirt. Obviously, cobble is the most frequently dropped and therefore the most common item in the game because we pick up so much of it. We're doing our normal, we're doing our normal types of activities. But we've converted most of our cobble into smooth stone. We don't want to use smooth stone much because smooth stone, and when we break it, it's going to turn back into cobble. So we've really converted something that would get unconverted. So that's why I turn cobble into, or I turn smooth stone into brick. That, and I really like the look of the brick. Hey, not bread. The stone brick, when we break it, will continue to be stone brick. So particularly if I think I'm gonna have to tear something down at some point, I don't want to use smooth stone because then the smooth stone is just going to be lost. All right, I needed another chest. That was part of what I was doing there. All right. Actually, I need one more. So one chest, we're going to put that. Let's go get something else marked off our list, or see how close we can get. Ha ha ha. I don't think it'll be enough, but all right. Let's see, anything here? We need more seeds than that. Come on now. Alright, we got 9 seeds. So we only got 2 extra seeds out of that. Man, being stingy. Alright, there we go. Obviously, the probably what would have been a better option would have been to come over here. Why isn't that? Oh, it's actually over my head. Would have been to come over here to one of these dirt patches. Matter of fact, we can convert these back into dirt now. And to use the bone meal on the dirt to produce grass, because any seed we got from there would be a bonus seed over what we've already got. So we'll do that next time. The next time we've got bone available, next time we got bone meal available, we'll produce new. Okay, so one of these chests was coming out here. This will be our gardening chest, so we'll put that in there. We'll put this stuff in there. We don't have any seeds or bone meal right now. And then right inside the door here, I think we want to create, here's a chest for things that are on the list to be accomplished that are now accomplished. And we're going to knock one of those out right now. Boom, first golden apple. So, that is now marked off the list. There it is. We won't touch it. We'll grab the diamonds. We're getting close on the diamonds. We need 10, and here's 6. We'll put those in the chest. They will remain unused. We need to replant our saplings. So we had a negative. Yeah, we came up 1 sapling short of what we chopped down. So we're going to, at some point, we're going to have to intersperse our planting. We're going to have to plant only every other sapling. I have no sapling. Oh, there they are. Just to make sure that, I mean, we're sitting on, we got 39 in here. We're going to have 38 extra saplings after I finish planting this. But we have to be careful, because what we've got is what we've got, period. It's not like we can go, oh, we accidentally chopped that down. We need to go find another sapling in the world. No, can't happen. Alright, now let's see, did we finish? No. Oh, let's get rid of the gold. We'll put the gold back in here now. So there's our doorway into that room. You know what? I think I'm going to not put a window in that one. I think I'm going to have it mirror the other side. So here's our doorway into this room. We do need glass, but we don't have that available right now. This can come out because this is where the ladder goes. So let's grab, don't we have, oh, ladder would be right here. Ladder, ladder, ladder. We've got some ladder. So this gives us access up here. Yay! We're up to the 3rd floor of our building. Now, all of this, this will be roof. This will be a pitched roof right here. So it'll be pitched up from this side and then down on the back side, except for this corner. And this corner will go up another floor, because most of this floor will be taken up by the pitched roof over there. So half of the floor will disappear behind the pitched roofs here. But then it'll go, so it'll have an area here that is surrounded by pitched roofs, and then it'll go up one more floor to the watchtower for the area. I guess we're on the lookout for, oh, I'm going down there. I'm still in the habit of going outside for our supplies. And I think we converted all of our wood already. So this corner is here. Here. Actually, I don't need, what I need to do is fill in this. Like this. Alrighty. And then let's see, we need a whole bunch, we can go take that out, that doesn't belong down there. We need a whole bunch of wooden stairs now, because we'll use the wooden stairs to form. And I think we've already got some. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I know I'm rambling a bit, and I'm not making a lot of sense, and I apologize for that. Those over here. Here I go again, using up all of our wood. So we'll come out here. Put that in. Oh, no, we don't want them upside down. Thank you very much. We'll put this one in here. And we'll make a overhanging roof here. And this one goes right in there so that it forms. Now, holding your shift key does no good when you're putting in stairs or ladders. You can still fall. Because it assumes that you wanted to go down those stairs, even though you're using those stairs for roofing material. That one dropped. I did not catch that one. I got lucky the first time and caught it. Go ahead and put, let's see, I need this to be, I don't know if I can do this one or not. Here, let's come over here. We'll put one in here, and then we'll step up. Right here. Now we'll go down and take a look, and you'll get a feel for what anyone who's done much roof work will know exactly what that's all about. But for those of you who might not, come down and take a look at it, and you'll see how it begins to take on the appearance of a tapered roof, a pitched roof. And we'll do that all the way around. Obviously, it takes a bunch of, ooh, don't be jumping on the stems. It takes a lot of, I'm not sure I'm happy with that. That might be wood overload by the time we're done with it. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out right now so its saplings can be dropping, which will help with that whole sapling situation. I'm going to go ahead, and that's part of why I made those logos when we were talking about the advantages of not using smooth stone. We can put this stone brick in here, and when I tear it out later to extend this, we'll get back our stone brick. And that will help with stuff falling into the water when we take out our trees. Give them an extra square to land in out here. Okay, I did see one sapling drop, which will at least replace the one that we used with this tree. It'd be nice if I could get one more to drop real quick. But that did not have. Oh yes, it did. Okay, good. Hey. Well, you know what? We'll take this one too. Alright, and we'll go ahead and replant him just because, well, we got one from the last one. Yay, looky there. Alrighty then. Things are moving along here. What do we need to do next? How are we looking time-wise? We're going to be over an hour for this episode at this point. And again, I don't mind them being a little long, but we also don't want to get ridiculous. I'll tell you what we are going to do here, though, just because I'm not wild about the way this looks at this point. We're going to fill that in, knowing that later, if we want to put something under there, we've got the space to do it. And I'm thinking what I might do here, except that now I'm out of, haha, no I'm not, is just put in wood here, to kind of give it the feel that it's not just, you know, walk off into the water here, that there's kind of a, this would probably look better with stairs. I do sound like a villager, don't I? You know you played too much Minecraft when your default thinking sound goes to a villager. Okay, well we do still have some here, so we can work this some. Then we turn, let's see, that needs to go there, so that needs to go there and there and there. No! Oh, ouch! Well, I got my stair back, but ouch, did that hurt. Roofing these buildings is a little bit dangerous. And by a little bit dangerous, I mean, oh my god, it's dangerous. It's a little less so when we get this first ring done, because at least then you've got something to fall off of, or fall onto. Good, that one landed up on the roof. Yeah, it's a little bit of damage, but it won't hurt us too bad. We're aiming for that bottom, I'm aiming for that bottom line down there. And that should make sure that I don't end up accidentally placing it too high. Or upside down, yeah, because if I place it too high, it'll place upside down. Okay, and then shoot there. Obviously we don't have nearly enough stairs yet, but that's just, you know, we don't have enough wood yet, so. The stairs are probably the most resource-intensive part of this whole build, doing this way. Do I see a tree pop? I do see a tree pop. Ha! We'll take it. Sold, American. We would like to get a... Now, Beer Miller 01, you were talking a while ago about a higher increase of drops for something. What were you talking about? For what?
And it's a 25% chance of with a higher apple spawn rate for dark oak.
Okay, so dark oak trees have a higher spawn rate for apples than the oak trees that we've got, but the oak trees we've got is all we've got available, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, it doesn't really matter. But you didn't find any evidence that there was any difference in breaking the leaves versus letting them deteriorate on their own, right? Yeah, that's what I thought was true. And we only took out one, but there's, oh, I guess we took out two. Just want to knock these out just in case. Now, we did find the zombie spawner. I would have much rather have had a skeleton spawner, to be real honest. But at least the zombie spawner will allow us to get carrots and potatoes. So we won't complain about that too much. Do what? BR Miller 01 says he thinks that potatoes and carrots grow faster than wheat. I don't know that I know that to be true, but it certainly would seem to be true because wheat and wow, we have no sand. Wheat seems to just be miserably slow when it comes to spawn time or growth times. And yes, he's absolutely right. And the efficiency is much higher. We only have to have one potato to eat a potato. We don't have to have 3 potatoes to eat a potato. I'm really kind of anxious to get this first row of the roofing done, because after that, and over here it'll be okay if we fall off. I mean, it's a pain in the patootie because then we got to swim around and walk back up and all that sort of stuff. But at least we won't be taking damage falling off here, so it's not quite as devastating if we fall. Yay! Now, really, that is about as far as I can go up until, for instance, these will have to come out because this encroaches on this room at this point. Pretty sure this one will have to come out because this really should be, yeah. Because if I look underneath that, that's a block, which means that is the pillar going up, which means it will continue to be the pillar going up. So, matter of fact, let me just mark that by going on up with it a couple. There. So that is the corner over there. Obviously, it will be the corner right here, and then the 4 corners here. So the roof will continue to go up, but only outside of this 7x7 right here. The room is 5x5. The footprint is 7x7 thanks to the walls. Now we do need to get some light up here because this is entirely too dark. I think because of the missing roof material in here, this one's probably light enough, but never hurt to have extra light. All right. Now we do need to pick a room for storage. We do need to pick a room that will become long-term storage, and it probably needs to be here on the first floor. But we're going to fill whatever room it is up with chests eventually. So we've already created a situation where we got to break glass. Maybe on this side. This side is not particularly attractive anyway because of the tree farm being right there. So the loss of glass over here probably wouldn't hurt us too bad. And it's got the visual appeal of having the balcony right above it. Let me look. Our workroom is at the opposite side, though. I think I'm okay with that. I think this will probably be our storage room right here. It's nice and convenient and easy. We can do 1, 2. We can only do a double stack of chests, and we can do a double chest, a single lock chest, a double chest, and then same thing here. But we can't put chests in up here. So we're still going to be pretty short on, and then we could do double chest, or that ought to be double lock chest, double chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the equivalent of a 13th double chest right there. So 13 double chests is quite a bit of storage. Now we could put the wall in right here and turn both of those 5x5s into our storage area, so we would have a lot of storage in here, and that may be, actually now that I'm looking at it, that may be exactly what we do. Like I said, normally my storage, you would come in, there would be a hole here, and you would go down underneath the stairs and go down underground to my storage room. Alright, I don't like where this is at. Oh, let's go grab this tree. And surely we have saplings at this point. We really need to extend this some more. We need more trees more quickly. This is now done as well. And it looks like we did get 2 seeds out of that, so let's get those planted. And then I really have, as much as I don't want to stop playing right now, I have really got to stop for the day because I suspect we're way over an hour at this point. So, all right, let me hop up here on top of this melon, and we'll. Oh, we are going to go get that apple. Now we'll hop up here on top of this melon. Take a look at our non-existent trees. Except I see. Did I not see another? I thought I saw another. Definitely see a couple of saplings here. I thought I saw another apple. Alright, so we'll take a peek at our non-existent trees. We'll stop right here, and guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks, and have a good one. Hey guys, be sure to click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and sub if you haven't, and check out the rest of my videos. Appreciate you spending your time with me, and have a great day.